Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Today is the day, ladies and gentlemen. Fortnite Chapter 7 finally arrives. A really massive thanks for all the support on yesterday's video when we checked out the chapter finale 0-hour event, which was absolutely crazy. I will leave it in the description for those that may have seen it. Feel free to check it out, drop a like on it, it would really help me out a lot. And once again, thank you to everyone that viewed it currently, and thank you to everyone that viewed the 2 mini short videos that I uploaded last night, which was showing the Chapter 7 gameplay trailer. But here we are, guys. A beginning of a brand new chapter. We've got a bunch of things to go over in this video, but first we're going to log in and we're going to have our little reaction to the battle pass and the trailers. But honestly, a new start and potentially a new beginning for Fortnite as we end off in 2025, continuing on into 2026. What's this here? Text reporting update. So you can actually report people's messages now in game chat. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is it, guys, the gameplay trailer. New POIs, new weapons, new skins, new flight suit, hot air balloons, showcase all the new guns, lightning weapon, Battlewood. Back to the Future collab with the vehicle there. Oh yes, look at this. Wow. New katana. Flying rails are back. Wow. We just saw a bunch of things in that trailer. We saw gameplay, new skins, new POIs, new vehicles. And it looks like we're starting off with our first reward from the music pass, Melody Mars. And for those wondering, this skin was actually in the event yesterday on the motorbike, which is actually the Kill Bill collab, which is called The Bride. Okay. Bingo. Oh. And for those wondering, if you logged into Fortnite anytime between, I think it was the 27th of December till now, or until the 1st or 2nd of December being tomorrow or Tuesday, you will get this free skin, which is Yuki Yubari, which is part of the Oren's assassination set. And also, for those wondering, for the next couple of days, how it's going to work is the only game modes you'll be able to play besides creative game modes is Battle Royale and Zero Build. For those wondering, right now the battle bus is currently being repaired, and it will take a couple of days until Fortnite OG, Reload, Blitz, and Ranked are back up and running for the game. But Ranked does actually get reactivated again this week in the next couple of days on Thursday. On Thursday, the 4th of December. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this yesterday. This is the cinematic trailer. This was so nostalgic. Seeing all the seasons at Shogun, the train. Foundation, Paradigm, the 7. Oh, this is one of my favourite parts of the event yesterday, just seeing the cinematic trailer. With the 0 point shattered and strewn across all realities. The nostalgia, seeing all the events, being a part of all the seasons. Unknown is unknown. Ladies and gentlemen, the 7 are coming back. One way or another, they will come back. Look at all of this. This is great. Meow schools. Area 51, the new drivable reboot vans. New henchman looking guards. I'm guessing that's the new casino POI. Oh yeah, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is brilliant. Look at all of this. So the Hollywood, obviously they got Battlewood. Yeah. Here is the new wingsuit, what you'll be able to fly with. It looks like a pretty good item overall. And ladies and gentlemen, for a second time in Fortnite, the last reality is back. I was wondering what this was when I saw this at the end of the event yesterday. Damn! That battle bus just got blown to smithereens. But wow, what a trailer. What's this? Introducing a new way to build. Simple build. Simple build reduces building to 2 buttons by using your look direction to decide what piece to build. If you are playing on keyboard and mouse, it is recommended that switch mode is bound to a valid key in order for simple build to work properly. And I'm going to keep that off. And here we are, guys. We are officially in Chapter 7. So, right now there's over 742,000 people in Battle Royale. Just under 400,000 zero builds, so right now it's averaging about 1.3 million players, which I think is pretty good to start off with. So first thing we're probably going to view is the quests. So let's see. So we've got new Battle Bus quests, which can earn you a emote and wheels for your vehicles. We've got the new Bride quests. We've got weekly highlights already out. We got milestones, daily quests as usual. Felino's rank quest, obviously when rank's back. Just a reminder, guys, ranked Battle Royale, rank 0 build will be the first one returning earlier than OG Blitz and Reload. Rank will be returning on Thursday the 4th of December, just as a reminder. And this, by the looks of it, is the new map. So it looks like, let's see what we got here. So we've got Battlewood, Boulevard, Riptides, Humble Hills, Bumpy Bay, Inno Loop Labs, Tip Top Terrace, Wonky Land, Latte Landing, Painted Palms, Sandy Strip, Four Fields, and Classified Canyon. Let's have a look at the Battle Pass, shall we? Oh, they've changed this. Look at all this, look. Requires level 5 to unlock. So you actually have to reach a certain level to unlock, well, all of the Battle Pass rewards. And as it says there, guys, this Battle Pass will be ending on March the 4th. So for those wondering, this season, start of Chapter 7, obviously this being Chapter 7 Season 1. For those wondering, this season is going to be 4 months long. Obviously started earlier. For those wondering, there was meant to be several hours of downtime after last night's event. But for me, it was a bit past midnight last night, or earlier in this case. Servers actually went up earlier than expected, but so that is what we're dealing with right now. 4 months for the start of Chapter 7. Honestly, feel free to let me know in the comments what you guys think of the start of this new chapter. But anyways, enough being said, we're going to go straight into everything I want to mention for this video. So starting off with, we have new tournaments. One of the new tournaments starting tomorrow is going to be a solo Battle Royale tournament, the Chaos Champion Cup. It says drop in for the opportunity to earn the Chaos Champion bundle before it hits the item shop. It says good luck and have fun. Just a reminder, that is tomorrow for Battle Royale solo. Obviously you probably have to place a top percentage or a top number within your region. I would mention other tournaments, but there is quite a lot happening. We've got cash cups, we've got console cups, mostly duo and solo tournaments by the looks of it, but honestly very good tournaments, and I wish you all the best for those competing in tournaments throughout this chapter. Once ranked does come back on Thursday, we do have a $1 million Unreal Cup. It says here, battle your way to Unreal and Battle Royale ranked to be eligible for this tournament. This will be a single session tournament with over $1 million in prizing. Good luck and have fun. Once again, 2 really good tournaments, and as I mentioned, we got Duos Console Victory Cup, which is a 0 build tournament for console only. We got Reload Cups, Normal Cups, Daily Rank Cups, which are going to be starting from December the 5th to the 21st, which will unlock you 3 skins. It does say here, reach leaderboard milestones and earn the Rosette Tigress set, which you can earn between December the 8th and the 14th, and Snowy Ops and the Rosette Tigress set between December the 15th and 21st. Also, something I do want to mention, which is quite crazy already, I'm going to say. So currently in the Battle Pass, from what I've seen, there are currently 2 collabs in the Battle Pass, and right now we have so many upcoming collabs. Obviously, you saw in the trailer, we saw Back to the Future, we saw it in the event last night. So we got an upcoming collab, which is going to be South Park, which I believe is going to have his own like mythic, and also some skins. But it does say here, South Park X Fortnite will have mech skins. If you're a fan of the South Park, obviously if you watch it or if you played the games on console or PC, then, well, you're in luck there for that collab being around soon. Moving on, this image you should see on my screen here, these are our Chapter 7 Victory Royale umbrellas for this year. I mean, for this season, sorry, obviously for the start of the chapter. So the red and white one with the popcorn with the 3D glasses, that is going to be for the Battle Royale. The blue and white one with the blue 3D glasses, I believe is for ranked. And then the one on the far right, which is the red and white one with like sparkles or like these certain effects, I believe that's going to be from a reward or certain game mode from like quests, if I've said that correctly, which I believe I have. But those are the Chapter 7 Win Umbrella and Ranked Umbrellas. Right now, obviously, as you guys can probably view it yourselves, in the Battle Pass, we've really got loads of new cosmetics, the new bonus rewards, as well as upcoming bundles, returning bundles. Obviously, the new starter pack, which is a female skin, which includes a bat bling, pickaxe, Lego style of the skin, and most of all, V-Bucks. Loads of new sidekicks, sorry, which are upcoming at the start of this chapter. One of them being a cat, which I think is pretty cool. Something that got mentioned as well earlier, it does say here, Chapter 7 Season 1 Forsaken Vow Rift Gate, which I believe is upcoming. I don't know if it's already in the game or not, but that is something that got mentioned over 20 hours ago to be exact. But it says Forsaken Vow Rift Gate. If it's not already in the game, it's probably upcoming, and it's going to be able to give you a certain item or weapon. Something that also got mentioned as well called the Shape, but we have no idea what it currently is for the start of this chapter. We have in this start of this new chapter new Rift anomalies. It says Care Package Drops, which shows it on the mini map when you're viewing your map, and when you go near it, it's like a green and white looking like airdrop, similar to like a normal supply drop, but this one looks green and white. Some more Rift anomalies we're going to have this Millionaire, Hide and Seek, and Riftapalooza. The symbols are going to be like a Rift symbol, gold bars, and the other one, it looks like some... Well, I don't really know how to describe it. It kind of looks like a ship, which has been leaked. We've got an upcoming reload event. It says complete challenges on each reload map to prove your mastery and earn unique rewards. The rewards are going to be an emote, spray, and a wrap. The new reload map is going to be called Surf City Map, and the new Blitz Royale map is going to be called Tense Potato Map. In the game right now, unless it's upcoming, we have a new medallion, which is going to be called the Playable Boss Medallion. We also do have the Unstable Element and Particle Accelerator Controller. One of the main things, which is crazy to say, we have a new medallion, and it's called the Self-Revive Device. So if you're like in duos, trios, or squads as an example, and you get knocked, you can revive yourself with this item or with the medallion, which kind of gives me like the vibe of Warzone or Apex, for example, where you can revive yourselves in games. But it says self-revive device grants the ability to self-revive while being knocked down, or while you're currently not. As we saw in the trailer, we've got the new drivable reboot van, and there's another one called the static reboot van, which still works like the other one, but sadly you can't drive it since it is clamped on the wheels. In game, we have new Peely hot air balloons. One of the new weapons we saw in the trailer was the Area 51 lightning gun, which shoots actual lightning. In the trailer, we've got 2 new shotguns, we've got a new assault rifle, we've got a new and updated version of the Reaper Sniper. Also, it has been confirmed they are already working on a new SMG, which was probably upcoming for, well, maybe in the next couple of weeks, maybe in the next month or two, who knows. Obviously, as I mentioned, at the end of the trailer, we saw the last reality, which I'm guessing is going to be the end of season event for Chapter 7 Season 1 in March. But just a reminder, guys, this season for the start of Chapter 7 is 4 months long, and it's going to be ending on March the 5th, I think it was, if I double check that. March the 4th, sorry, to be exact. Oh, they've actually changed it. It looks like now we also got a emote wheel. They've changed the emote wheel when you're like viewing your locker and stuff, which is pretty cool. There we go. Sorry guys, I had to quickly enable my lobby background music there. Obviously, just a reminder, with the battle bus being, well, destroyed and out for a couple of days, when you enter the map now, you're going to be entering on a tsunami on a surfboard. Once the tsunami's over, it launches you in the air, and it makes you like obviously pull out your glider. So pretty much, I've seen this, a little bit of advice for those who are playing like Battle Royale or Zero Build today. If you go fully on top of the tsunami, fully back, full on like at the top of the wave, and it launches you as high as possible. But apparently though, you can only go certain drop spots, which I don't really like the ideal sound of that, but I guess it makes sense. But hey, at least it's only for a couple of days until the battle bus is obviously back up and running. Obviously, you saw, guys, in the trailer, the new wingsuit, honestly, what you'll be able to fly with. When you use it, though, it kind of reminds me of the Iron Man mythic from Chapter 2, when it launched you in the air. It kind of reminds me of that, like, when you first go in the air, and then, well, you can obviously start flying. In the map right now, in one of the POIs, the 0 point shard, you can actually visit where it currently is, where it's currently being held or kept. When you're knocked in Fortnite now, you can actually roll, which is another new gameplay feature, which I think is pretty good. On the map right now, the 7's Meteor is on the map, as well as a part of their ship. Obviously, as you saw by the trailer, the 7 are definitely returning. When you're driving the drivable reboot vans, they will actually give you auto revive. So if you're, for example, driving one, or your friend's driving one, if you or your teammates in the back, while you're driving it, it will actually revive you or your teammate for free. Some of the changes they've done for the HUD, accolades now appear in the top left, stamina bars in the middle and the bottom middle part of your screen, and in the top right it gives you a different change regarding, I think it's the storm change, or like just some changes regarding the minimap before you view it fully in game. Obviously, as I mentioned, bunch of new cosmetics already viewable and upcoming. Loads of new sidekicks upcoming very soon. Obviously, as you saw as we logged in, we had the option to turn on or turn off the new simple build setting. UFOs right now, I don't know where it is on the map, but apparently UFOs are being kept in a secret underground bunker. I don't know if you can actually fly them or not, unless they're just there for like a decoration, which I'm guessing they probably are, which does make sense. For Winterfest this year, we have an upcoming Harry Potter collab, which I'm surprised I'm even saying, but for those who may have forgotten, during Chapter 7 we are getting a Harry Potter and SpongeBob collab, and for Winterfest this year, apparently we're going to be getting Harry Potter skins and his mythic broom. Well, a mythic's going to be like the brooms, the broom that they fly, you know, from the Harry Potter movie and stuff like that, like himself and obviously the other people which are part of the movie before. It also does say here the Foundation's rifle is upcoming as a mythic weapon. With South Park, there is going to be obviously the skins and a mythic, which is going to be the Stick of Truth, which is upcoming. Just a reminder, Ranked is offline until Thursday 4th December, so obviously in the next 4 days it'll be reactivated. Fortnite are working on a Gulag. For those who don't know what the Gulag is, pretty much what they have on Warzone, but it says here, Gulag mechanic is coming soon to Fortnite. Instead of gunfights, it's mini-games. Go against eliminated players to respawn. Mini-games are rock, paper, scissors, shockwaves, and more. They also just say here, shockwave grenades granted over time used to knock opponents off their platforms. Classic rules, best of 3. Includes rock, paper, scissors, and it's called Restarter Island. Honestly, quite an interesting idea, and I wouldn't mind seeing how that actually turns out when the time comes. Obviously, as you guys know, these are the new weapons. So starting off, we have the new shotguns. We have the iron pump shotgun, which goes from common to mythic rarity, and we have the new Brutus's twin hammer shotguns, which goes from uncommon to mythic rarity. And also, I just realized with the iron pump shotgun, it's not actually, there's no legendary version, but it goes from common to uncommon to rare to epic to mythic. And for the Brutus's twin hammer shotguns, it goes from common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and mythic. And this here is the new assault rifle and SMG, which is the Hush's Deadeye assault rifle and Yule Trooper's Holo Rush SMG. And for those wondering, these are the confirmed dates. So we got Blitz and Reload returning on December the 4th, same day that obviously Ranked will be back in the game and re-enabled. And Fortnite OG returns on December the 11th. And for those wondering, December the 11th is when Season 7 in Fortnite OG will begin. Obviously everyone's favourite season of all time, and especially from Chapter 1. I feel like Fortnite OG is absolutely going to blow up when that day arrives, and honestly I can't wait for it. An upcoming medallion that's, well, being worked on. Apparently it will give you a 6 item slot in your inventory, which I think is pretty cool. Apparently right now this is stage 1 of the new lobby background for the new chapter. When Rank does return on Thursday, it's going to return at 2 PM UTC. So it'll be returning early afternoon for me, and for other people, depending on your time zone, early morning to be exact. It also does say here with the South Park collab, we also got Kenny, who is going to be upcoming to join in Fortnite for the South Park collab. So let's say here, upcoming Rift Anomaly, everyone kills Kenny, which is like a saying. New vehicles which are going to be part of this season, or unless they're already in the game, we got the new all-terrain car, Nitro Drifter, which is a sports car, and the Trail Thrasher, which is the dirt bike. And then the official downtime, well, the official game mode downtime announcement, which got mentioned earlier, which I'll quickly read out. It says, the Dark Voyager destroyed the battle bus. OG, Reload, Ranked, and Blitz Royale are offline, but they'll be back on the scene December the 4th. OG will be offline until December the 11th when OG Season 7 arrives. Now, regarding the new Blitz map, it also does have another new code name, which is called Starfall Island. Now, this, what I'm about to mention here, this is pretty insane. But it says here, gold no longer carries over games. Each match you will restart and start with 0 gold. The spawn rate has been increased for gold. You can now drop gold for your teammates. So like many seasons we had before where gold would carry over and it would only go down if you actually spend it. Every game you go into, you start from 0 gold. So pretty much like how custom matchmaking is when you do custom games. Every game you're going to go into, you start with 0 gold. Let's say you get to like 1,000 gold. You go into a new game, you'll start off from 0 again, which I think is a really crazy change, but it's interesting. We also does say here regarding the battle pass, as we saw earlier, it says here every so many levels you get to pick what set you want to start unlocking. First unlock is level 5 and the second unlock is level 20. Also in the map, once again, another thing, I don't know where the location is exact, but it does say here we have a new interactable item, which is a weight where you have to lift 515 kg, and if you lift it, you do apparently get a certain amount of loot with healables, from what I've been told. Also, something that got revealed earlier, which I believe is to do with the storyline, the Nothing has been mentioned. The Nothing has been mentioned at Classified Canyon. It's actually on the walls. It's like 2 little signs. It says it is watching and nothing to see here, which I guess is some teasers maybe towards the storyline as we progress throughout the start of this chapter. As I mentioned earlier about the Kenny coming to Fortnite for the South Park collab as well, it does say if you get eliminated during this Rift Anomaly, you will be able to respawn one more time. So in other words, you get given an extra life. Now the main loot pool for the start of Chapter 7, what I finally wanted to mention. We have the Hammer Pump Shotgun, Dual Micro SMGs, Tactical Pistol, Red Eye SMG, Enforcer Assault Rifle, Med Mist, Shield Keg, Pizza Party, and for Winterfest this year, obviously arriving in the next week or two, we have Icy Feet, where you'll be able to make your feet like ice blocks so you can slide across the map until they break, and the Blizzard Grenades, which are also returning. It also does say here, Blitz Royale is getting map rotations throughout Chapter 7 Season 1. And ladies and gentlemen, with that all being said, I think that is going to be our video for today. But once again, honestly, really good event last night. It reached a peak of 10.5 million players. Numbers I haven't heard for an event in quite some time. A really massive thanks to everyone that checked it out, and just a reminder, it will be down below in the description, so if you guys haven't checked it out, feel free to check it out. Go and drop a like on it. Shout out to everyone who's viewed it one last time. But with that all being said, I hope you all enjoy the start of this new chapter, Chapter 7 Season 1 Pacific Break. And honestly, feel free to let me know what you guys think at the start of this chapter and what your favourite parts are. And just a reminder guys, in the next couple of days, the battle bus will be back up and running. And when it does, obviously, slowly, Ranked, OG, Reload and Blitz will all be brought back slowly one at a time. But one last time, thank you to everyone who checked out the video yesterday. Thank you to those that made it to the end of today's video. I will see you all very soon. Enjoy the start of this new chapter, and I hope you all have a good rest of your weekend today. But for now, bye bye.